Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and I'm back again to do a long-awaited revival of the series of videos on my channel where I recreated the weird recipes that Amberlynn Reid makes on her channel. And I mostly haven't done this for a long time because, one, when she was cooking or when Wifey was cooking, most of her meals seemed, pretty reasonable. I really do think she's had a lot of growth in that area, if we're being honest with ourselves. Also, I'm very congested. I mentioned this in my 1,000 Pound Sisters video yesterday, but I'm struggling, she's struggling. If I sound nasally, I need to blow my nose, it's probably because I do. But most recently in her last vlog, or at least the last vlog that's on her channel at the time of me recording this, she made this little pasta dish recipe that, for all intents and purposes, seemed pretty normal to me for the most part, all the way up until she got to the part with the sauces. And if you didn't see that video, I'll leave my reaction linked somewhere for you to go find. And I'll also provide you some little highlight clip moments of that right here.
I know you guys used to make fun of my cooking, but I'm not train wreck like that no more. So I added some parsley on top, and that is the completed product. I don't cook weird like I used to. I used to make some weird soups, not gonna lie, and they were delish, but I'm in my 30s now. That was 6-7 years ago. Now I'm making bomb whole grain pasta. So definitely make this and then message me on Instagram and let me know what you thought.
As you can tell, probably the biggest concern here is that she put a vodka sauce, some basil pesto, and sriracha all in one sauce. And a lot of people are like, that's a lot of weird flavors altogether, myself included. I was like, girl, you had me up until you said, let's put all of these sauces up in this thing together. I will say on her Instagram Q&A, she did say that she didn't necessarily put the sriracha in there, or she didn't end up putting the sriracha in there. But there are plenty of people who still took issue with her combining the vodka sauce and the basil pesto all together all at once. So for the purposes of today, I'm gonna try it initially without the sriracha, and then after the fact, we'll try it with sriracha too, just to see how it is. But yeah, if you've never watched one of my little taste test videos, you're in for a treat, and also I'll leave a playlist linked somewhere as well that has all the taste tests I've ever done. I even did try some kind of spaghetti noodle dish that she did before. It was her grandma's spaghetti recipe or something like that. Okay, everybody, here it is. Here it goes. I'm really worried, this is all I'm planning on eating for dinner tonight, which, bless my digestive system if this is all I'm eating, but let's see. I'm trying to get a little bit of everything, the egg white, the bacon. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you all ready? When you go look at some of the other things that she's made that I've recreated, you'll see, besties, that she has indeed come quite a ways when it comes to cooking the old food for herself. So, let's get to, shall we? Alright, so I figured the logical thing to get started with is just chopping my onions. Just chop my onions. Chop my garlic, because, fresh garlic is better than minced. I've gotten real good at just chopping onions. Now, here's the thing about any Amberlynn Reid recipe is that she's never going to tell you how much of anything she puts in it. But to me, it looked like she had about a clove of garlic. So we're going to do just a clove and mince her up. She also didn't show herself mincing the garlic, but I don't know if I'm actually showing you either, to be honest. I think my hand might have been in the way. So there's the garlic. There's the garlic. We also got this half of an onion. And I should say, I'm also not a professional chef, but Amberlynn does act like she is God's gift to cooking. At least she did in this video, where she talked about how she was, you know, like so good at cooking, so much better than she used to be. So I'm just gonna go in and just add another little chop to all of these. Chop, chop, chop. I'm chopping, chopping, chopping. So I'm just gonna put the garlic with all of that because it's all gonna go into our meat at the same time. I think she got her broccoli from like a bag. It came in a bag, I think. But I just have this head of broccoli here that I ordered it just like fresh from the produce section. And we're just gonna take off the big stocky part. And again, she claims she put a whole lot in it. I don't know that we necessarily saw her put a whole lot in it, but she claims she did. So I don't know how much she did or didn't put in it. What I do know is she cut off all the stalks as much as she could. So I guess I'm gonna do that too to get the real Amberlynn Reed experience. And then I'm just gonna cut these all a bit smaller. She claims she did put extra in. I feel like about this right here, what I've already cut, is about all she actually put in. But maybe we'll put in some more just for good measure. Look at all these stalks. And you know, I've just really been loving broccoli lately, and I just figured a little green moment would be so good for us to just like, you know, you can just hide broccoli in anything. You can just hide it in your pasta. Not that you have to hide it. Not that I would have to hide it. I obviously love broccoli. But like, it's so convenient for you to just put in your pasta. All right, so in this pan, we're gonna brown up some ground turkey. And we just wanna, we don't want any big chunks, you know, so you're just gonna stab it with your wooden spoon multiple times because you don't want any big chunks. And you're just gonna let that get browned up for a minute. And over here, we do have a pot of water just boiling. It's boiling because it has Himalayan salt in it and oil in it, because we're gonna get some pasta going. That whole grain pasta right over there. This is the pasta we're using. I don't know if you could see that or if it's focusing. Focus. Forward focus. There you go. But it's whole grain, which is so much better for us. And I'm honestly not sure how much pasta she used, but she does break it into thirds. Because we like it broken into thirds. So I'm just gonna put however much I feel is right and correct in my spirit today. Maybe a little bit more than that. I think I used like maybe half the box. Don't forget about your meat over here. Keep stabbing it. We don't want any big chunks. You don't want any big chunks of meat. What do you know about a big chunk of meat? You know what I'm saying? And since it's browned up a bit now, I'm gonna add in the onion and garlic so they can get cooking. And we're just gonna season with a little bit of garlic salt. You don't need too much because the flavor's really going to come from the bomb sauces. And we're also going to add some black pepper. We're going to add so much more flavor after we're done with this part. Now, I know you might be wondering, Zach, you totally cut those onions just fine. You did it just fine. You didn't have to use a handy little kitchen gadget to dice up the onions. You didn't have to have wifey do it for you. Are you worried your hands smell? And like, I don't know. I would be worried my hands smell, but I also understand the concept of like washing your hands and also I only touched it for a short amount of time. So yeah, I just would like you all to take in my great, wonderful, amazing onion cutting skills, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I did that. I fucking did that.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
All right, I'm gonna add the broccoli now as well. I think I'm actually not gonna add the whole head of broccoli. I think maybe I'll save some of it for something else. Or should I? Let's just add it all. You know what? Just add it all. This is gonna make so much, actually. I'm kind of worried about the broccoli cooking in here. I don't like my broccoli to be too crunchy, and I'm just worried that it's not actually gonna fully cook as much as I would like it to. And I'm also now looking and thinking, like, Amberlynn cut her pieces up much smaller, and I still feel like there's too much stock. If I'm like truly trying to replicate her version, some of these have too much stock on them still. Oops, I thought I filmed the part where I added the vodka sauce to it, but I guess I didn't. Oops, oh well, I'm so sorry. Well, there's vodka sauce now in the ground meat, and we're just letting that heat up. We're also just gonna add some pesto as directed. Give that a stir. I did have to take the noodles off and drain them. So that happened. I'm really concerned that I did not cook the broccoli properly. It's just very hard still. One thing that I just learned because of Amberlynn Reed is that apparently you should save a cup of your pasta water to add into the sauce. Apparently that's helpful. So do that. Because we just learned about that. Nobody else has been doing that. Nobody else has been doing that all this time. Amberlynn just learned this and taught me as well. So make sure to get an extra cup of pasta water. And you're also going to want to add some cream cheese for that cream effect. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all know about a cream effect? All right, just stir that in. Honestly, I think I probably used too much Rayo sauce. Again, she didn't show that part, so I wasn't sure how much she did or didn't use. And I was like, I got a lot of meat and veggies here. We might as well put the whole thing in. But now I'm like, I don't know if that was the move or not. Or I don't know how that's going to go with the amount of pasta I made either. But we're going to make it work, besties. How's the broccoli doing? She's still tough. She's still firm. The broccoli might not be the best part of this dish. I will just say that right now. I'm actually kind of concerned with the amount of Rayos that I put in, that I didn't put enough like basil to really have the basil be present. And by basil I mean pesto. I don't know why I'm calling it what I'm calling it. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more. What do y'all think? How's it looking? How's it looking? Mine is definitely more wet than hers, which is why I think I probably used too much of the sauce. But I'm also not mad about it, because, you know, this is going to make several meals for me to finish and eat at a later time. So I'm going to add the pasta, I'll plate it, and then I'll be back for you. Alright, y'all, sorry about the lighting. I should have put on a light or something. But this is the final product. Look at her. You know, I used to think that Amberlynn was in her, like, weird soup era, but, like, she made some bomb-ass pasta. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is bomb-ass pasta. Bomb-ass whole grain pasta. So this is the final product, and it's looking so good. 10 out of 10 recommend. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out, because the taste test is on its way. All right, Bessies, I had to take the hoodie off because, ooh, I got heated in the old kitchen. I don't know, cooking is hard. Cooking is not easy. So this is the finished product. I'm excited to try it. Mine feels a little runny. Again, It's just so hard because, like, and she's steamy still. Look at that. I hope that's not messing up the focus on my camera. But it's hard to know exactly the right things to put in it because she didn't provide any measurements for most of the things that she included. But this bite has some ground turkey, some broccoli, some pasta, a little bit of everything. So let's try her out. Honestly, I'm not getting much flavor at all from, like, surprisingly, I thought it was gonna have a stronger pesto flavor. That's why I added more, because I was just like, I didn't put enough in comparison to how much of the sauce I used. I feel like I'm mostly just getting the vodka sauce, to be honest with you. Like, in my opinion, the pesto didn't even add anything. I don't know. Y'all let me know if you think I added too much or not enough. For all of my concerns about the broccoli, I think it actually ended up being just a good texture. I just thought it wasn't going to cook enough in it all. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. How did this, like, go to not having a lot of flavor at all? Yeah, I mean, if anything, I can taste the vodka sauce. But that's, like, the only kind of situation type of deal I'm getting here. But I will say, she did say that she was going to add sriracha for a bit of heat. So I forgot to bring it in here with me. So let me go grab my sriracha, and we're going to try that out. I feel like, for me personally, I said this in my reaction to the recipe initially. Like, I used to be in a phase where I put, like, hot sauce on everything. I still like to put it on a lot of stuff, to be honest with you. Ooh, maybe that was too much. But I know that whenever I first started using it, a lot of it was just because, like, I didn't know how to add any other kind of flavor. And again, I'm not professional, professional chef of the year. I'm also not on here bragging about my cooking skills or how much they have or haven't improved, just so we're on the same page. But I do know that, like, a lot of times whenever I was like, I just want to taste something, I would add hot sauce to it. So it feels kind of like what I'm doing now, to be honest. So this is what it would have tasted like potentially had she actually added the hot sauce. Okay. I will say this is not a standard, like, sriracha. The grocery store didn't have any, like, of just, like, the regular sriracha you're probably used to seeing. So it's this yellow bird blue agave sriracha. So it has, what are the ingredients? Red jalapeno peppers, organic blue agave nectar, organic distilled vinegar, garlic salt, tangerine juice concentrate, lime juice concentrate. And there's definitely, like, a sweet citrusy flavor to it, which is also maybe not this this flavor profile. But honestly, it's kind of good. Honestly, I don't hate it with this little hot sauce on it. Yummy. Yeah. My $1 million tongue is being put to work today, y'all. It's being put to work. Okay, not gonna lie. I like it better with the hot sauce on it. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking with ya. Tastes better with the hot sauce. Overall, I think the dish is fine. It's definitely edible. It's definitely eatable. Edible and eatable are, well, I don't know if eatable is a word, but if it was, it definitely means the same thing as edible. And I certainly do believe that Amberlynn has made some great strides in improving her cooking skills. I just think maybe I wouldn't be, like, acting like this is the best thing ever. I mean, y'all saw the clip. Y'all saw the clip at the beginning of this video. She really thought she did something here, that she was, like, making magic by making this pasta dish. And I think at the end of the day, it's just, like, you use jarred sauces at most. Like, it's not like you made your own sauce. And it's just a spaghetti dinner, you know? You feel me? You feel me now, Mr. Krabs? Okay, good. I'm still holding out for Amberlynn to make a stuffed sausage, pepper, whatever that monstrosity she showed briefly. I'm still holding out for her to make a recipe video for that. I would love to recreate that, but I'm not gonna try to just recreate it without knowing anything about how she went about making it, right? Because like anything that I would make probably would not come out looking like that. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this fun, goofy, silly video. I love doing these little taste test situation types of deals. And if you did enjoy this type of video, I'll leave a playlist of all the times I've ever taste tested, made a recipe, whoever, whatever, on my channel down below. Also, make sure to subscribe to me, hit the bell button so you get a notification. So every time I post a video, you get a notification. I'm struggling with the outro today, y'all. I should just have done a voiceover and called it a day. Make sure to leave a comment, hit like, click, share, and follow me on all my social media, including Twitch, Cameo, and my merch store. I had a great day today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!